Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's the lower bracket finals of Anomaly Cup #1, and this is going to be between Wavy Watson and Soban. No, God Hates Weebs. Just replay bug here again. And this one I'm quite excited for. Now, God Hates Weebs is supposed to be here too. We arranged this time for the cast so that he could join, but he must be sleeping. What a bozo! That's fine though. I am excited for this game because God Hates Weebs is ridiculous. Like, every game that he plays, I swear, just something stupid happens, but like in a really funny way. And it's Anomaly Cup, so it can only be better than usual. As for Wavy Watson, I feel like he had a very unchallenging route to the finals here. I'm trying to remember who it is that he even fought before. Force him to play R2. I should, man. That would be good, actually. That would be really good. Where did he find the corner? Space Artist, right? And then he breezes through Void Warrior, and now he's here in the finals. The bans are gonna be Tight End Passage and Torrent Crater. No surprise, right there. It's just very common to. It's just very common to see those two maps taken out. I feel like people just don't want to play them. And then we're gonna have Kalash Teeth as Wavy Watson's map choice. And after that, it'll be Firebase Krill and Kartoba for God Hates Weebs. Who he's listed in the info document as God. So God himself chose these maps. So, I mean, that's gotta mean something, man. Then we have the Boneyard, then Galzian Territories, the Shallows, and finally, if we come to the ace match, it'll be Canyon Outpost. Now, if you know, in a best of 7 like this, you always play every map. If you go to the ace match, right? So, 2 maps get banned and not played, every other map in the pool gets played, potentially. Oh, really nice TJ! Oh, God Hates Weebs, that's sick! Anyway, I'm just geeking out here. Oh, and the probe is still... Oh, but he didn't get the veterancy for it. That's too bad. Yeah, if the TJ is the one that's credited with the kill, then the base runner will not get any veterancy for it, But if the base runner is the one that gets credited with the kill, then you get the veterancy for killing the probe too, which is quite a lot. That's fine though, he's still obviously going to be happy with that, and he's expanding up on a 2 base as well at the time being. Yeah, really nice probe play there. Anyway, yeah, so you end up playing every map in the map pool or banning it, which is kind of interesting. It means that the pick phase is not so much which maps do we want to play, but what order do we want to play them in, because we already know which maps are going to be in the pool. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, and I did not want to do it with the thing recording, but I could not make the mute button work. That's fine. Base runner getting a little bit hounded here, so obviously Wavy Watson doesn't just want to let him extract. It's always interesting in these LAV fights, if you're outnumbered, you can actually still potentially win them with some really good movement, and if your opponent makes some mistakes, but this is a pretty big outnumbering. Right, what is that, like 6-2? So, I don't think God Hates Weebs can really fight this one. So he's just gonna build up some numbers over here on his main base. I think that's the right thing to do. Artifact gonna be denied either way. We also have damage 2 coming out here. And obviously no upgrades here for God Hates Weebs. But he was on 2 base faster, so I mean he's got that carry production upgrade like his opponent, but the money is not really showing anything just yet. Like, he needs to grab a tech choice if he wants that money to be on the field. And I reckon he was trying to save for air tech. But maybe this will convince him, like, okay, no, I need to go into something else instead. But we'll see, though. I feel like Saban Rails could be okay here, but it's probably a bit of a trap. Because if you go into Saban Rails, they are pretty fragile, and LAVs are going to be able to do quite a lot of damage to them from range. So I feel like that wouldn't really be the choice here. But it looks to me that Gaudate's Weebs actually has taken no tech instead, and he's just going for another support cruiser here. So he wants to get up on 3 base instead.
Ready alert. All stations waiting on carrier approaching AO.
Uh-oh, standing still. Never stand still, never stand still. Okay, he's gonna boost out there. Good. Still takes a loss, though. And now it is him who will lose the artifact. Probe gets deployed this time, though, so that's good. Oh, no, no, no! God, it's Weebs standing still now. Never stand still. Movement is life. And it's surprising to me that we still haven't seen the armor upgrades come out here, because armor is actually quite effective against LAVs. Note the number of packets there. 4 packets, so every point of armor you have is going to do 4 times as much reduction as you would expect. But neither player has cared about getting the LAV armor ups here. It's going to be Missile Battery Fab for Wavy Watson, as he tries to expand up onto 3 as well now. You can see that SC in the queue. And Carrier Systems 1 and Mobility for Gaudate's Weebs. Uh-oh. He does have Railgun Fab too. But it looks like he wants some carrier power. And that can be pretty powerful too. Obviously LAVs are not going to be able to fight the carrier when it's powered up a lot. So, you know, you can sort of ignore them there. But on this map, the carriers are very restricted, right? I mean, they can only move in this sort of S pattern here. And so if you put all your eggs in the carrier power basket on this map in particular, you really rarely get, you know, much value out of that. It's like an anti-air turret going up here, but that's probably a mistake because anti-air turrets have quite high DPS, but they have very low range. So I feel like the LAVs from Gaudate's Weebs could just sort of deal with it if they want to. And he's gotten the heals off of his SC there as well. We have Armor 2 coming out for Wavy Watson. Okay, there's the SC for the carrier unlocked, so now Gaudate's Weebs is able to move here. Probably thinking of denying that base runner here, but he's actually targeting the turret post for now. The thing is, when the carrier doesn't have armor powered up, it's actually quite vulnerable to LAVs, so we're gonna start seeing the damage start getting pumped out here. If you just put 2 chips in there to get the 9 armor, that's actually pretty strong. And even 1 you can see is having an effect, but it's the 2 chips where you really start being a bit invulnerable to LAVs. Well, that's probably gonna make him rethink his strategy a little bit. He's already at like half health, just instantly, you know. Still getting hurt, actually, but now it's the railguns that are going to take the fire. And again, like I said, railgun's quite fragile, actually. So these LAVs are really going to hurt them from range. Would help, of course, to have Mag Excel a little bit, but really it would help to have the armor upgrades, which are locked behind AV Fed, so not too much you can do about that. TJ deployed as well, that's going to hurt, too. Oh, and he's shooting himself with the LAVs while he drives through it. Oh boy, this is really dangerous. This carrier's getting toasted, man. It's down to like 1/3 health right now. Starts getting healed up though. But we actually have armor 3 from, or no, armor 2, I guess, from Wavy Watson. So this missile battery feels kind of like the kingmaker on the field. He's really strong against those LAVs. And he can do damage to the carrier even when it has quite a moderate amount of power in armor. So this is a pretty competent fighting force here now for Wavy Watson. He needs those LAVs to hit the railgun though, because that's what the missile battery can't fight. As armor 2 finishes, or sorry, power 2 finishes now. Could put it in armor 2. And support cruisers trying their best to do some damage with that long-range fire. Looks like actually they're gonna get killed here. Missile batteries obviously still have the damage output over the support cruiser, but I guess with the healing as well, it starts to add up. Yeah, that's armor 2, alright. There is a railgun here, though, and railguns can be really dangerous in this sort of fight because he can turn off the carrier and make its weapons just not effective at all. So that's what he should be doing, and you can see he has Arc Target enabled, but he isn't actually hitting the carrier. He's not quite in range of it yet. Still backing away, too. The other option for Wavy Watson would be now to drive into the main and start doing damage to the economy while he gets his own carrier power-ups and something to fight off this carrier. And I think that God 8 Weebs knows it, so he's gonna back away. Oh, but look at this! It's the support cruiser flank, you know? This is why, by the way, I'm always saying, surely, oh, what's his name even? I can't remember now. Surely Phoenixio should be playing this patch, man. I mean, look at this. You can use support cruisers as combat units, although it's weird that they're not healing each other. Yeah, auto heal is on, I guess. They just kind of don't care, I guess. Take out that probe, too. Yeah, why are they just not heal? Maybe they have, like, a particular heal order on the carrier or something? It's kind of weird, though. One of them's gonna die for it, too. Here comes the beehive. Whoa, my camera is freaking out. I learned the hard way that you should never put the beehive on top of the enemy base, but it looks like Wavy Watson doesn't know about that, so... So that's gonna be the main base dead, basically. A little bit of power in ALMs goes a long way, though. These things are gonna do some good damage over time, and then if the bees choose to come over here, of course, they'll just instantly die. And the battery's over here as well, hitting the bees. That's good. But still, the damage is significant. I mean, main base is dead. Oh boy, God 8 Weebs, that's gonna hurt so much. Ow! Okay, yeah, I think he's gonna learn the lesson eventually. You gotta have armor in that Salon carrier. It's quite vulnerable. It does a lot of damage, but it takes a lot of damage too, you know what I mean? Look, another SC that's just not healing. That's so weird. Okay, now he's gonna get that stuff. Wavy Watson's still in it for sure. But that's gonna hurt, right? I think if you really want to... Oh, by the way, Battlecruiser Fab? Not gonna be good, though, because these railguns can use Mark Target and turn it off. I think if you really want to be safe against the Beehive, what you want to do is have a bunch of AAVs everywhere, because their damage output is huge against air units. Good case for the sandbags. Yep, there it is. Ow! Oh my gosh, even better than I expected. Oh, that's a lot of money dead right there. Jeez. All right, well, BC Fab is done, and it looks like one of them is building, so we're gonna see some of the jumpy boys here. The sandbag grenade. It's like the mortar in vanilla, you know, but... Actually, its point is to make it so that they can't see anything, but it does do damage as well, and I guess with Armor 0 railguns, it's enough to just two-shot them, so... That's what had hurt the carrier so much before as well. It's another one of these abilities that has a lot of packets, so if you got a lot of armor, it won't really do anything to you, but if you don't have armor, it's really gonna hurt. This is pretty annoying, by the way. The alcohol thrower just keeps hitting that anti-air turret post there. Not a very large damage output by the alcohol thrower, but it does ignore line of sight, so it's able to do this sort of thing pretty well. That's kind of weird. He wants to put an ALM down, but he can't seem to do it for some reason. Okay, but here comes the first BC. God Emperor level heavy armored platform. Doesn't do much damage, of course, unless it gets on top of it. But, massive, massive health pool. Also, it's, like, in orbit right now. Yeah, there it is. And it looks like Wavy wants to fight right now, but I don't think this is actually the play. I think that if you have the BCs, you want to play this sort of attritional style. Take a long time to come after your opponent. Does manage to damage this sport cruiser quite a lot, though. Friendly fire there. Here comes the Beehive. Would really be good to power up the logistics modules here because they do actually fire at air units. Oh my gosh, well never mind, he just has to power up the armor. Oh man, this is a dead carrier. Oh man. Oh my gosh. They stopped shooting at him! What? He has 20 HP, they stopped shooting at him. Oh my gosh. 1 HP! Literally 1 HP right now. If he gets breathed on, he dies. How is he still alive? I can't believe this is happening right now. Oh, there it goes. What the heck? Oh man. Bees eat carrier fast, I guess. Isn't that what Huang would say? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that Savant carrier, man. It's really vulnerable to bees. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the first Beehive use really should have kind of woken him up to the threat of the Beehive, you know, and then, like, build a bunch of AVs to counter, but he didn't have them, and he paid the ultimate price there. That was something. We're on game 2 here on Firebase Krill. It's gonna be SC first from Wavy Watson. And I think that's the same build from Godix Weebs. Always a little hard to tell. We do have a base for retire here from the green side. LEV Fab starting to tech now for God 8's Weebs, and I would assume that Wavy Watson's about the same. Yeah, there it is. So his SC should be a little bit faster here. Yeah, it looks like it is, but only by like a couple seconds. So for not having the base runner, I'm really not convinced that that's worth it. He does get that probe out, of course, so that's good. LEV Fab, actually even a little bit faster for God 8's Weebs somehow. It's kind of weird. This SC has a guard order on the Salvager. You really just want to move it into position right here. It's gonna be another debt pack open. You really can just use the logistics module to open up the wreck and sit, save yourself a bit of money there. And that's what God 8's Weebs has done. You can see that ALM deployed on the wreck. Very nice, very nice. and he's gonna touch that artifact, I would assume. Only problem, of course, is he doesn't really have any combat units here, and because the probe deploy is quite late for God Hates Weebs, he doesn't realize that there are LAVs coming to attack him. So, I imagine we're gonna see that probe, yep, come out just about now, and he'll be like, oh, frick, I'm dead. But, you know, it happens. Do not make sure it's combat ready, who needs that? You can see, though, he's going to try to play around with the dunes here a little bit. Maybe an anti-air turret could save him, but I feel like this is pretty unfavorable terrain for the Space Runner. Best he can hope to achieve is to go down in a blaze of glory, you know, drop a TJ on somebody or something like that. It's going to be very difficult to really get any value out of this guy. Yep, there's the attempt, but gonna whiff. And Wavy Watson takes first blood in this game number 2. He's got AV Fad coming too, so that'll allow him to shoot down the probe if he wants to do that. And for God Hates Weebs, it looks like we just said carrier production coming out, but it's actually gonna be faster for Wavy Watson anyway. And both players are 2-base here, so... Yeah, I mean, I think I have to say Wavy Watson kind of in the lead. Oh, except that there's air tech. I didn't notice that. Yeah, we have a gunship building here. I was gonna say... oh gosh, the phlegm. It didn't quite make sense that God Hates Weebs just, like, didn't have as much stuff. Well, now it does. Now it does. Here comes that gunship launching as well. No vision, though. That's a little bit awkward. Oh, but he's got vision on this side of the map. Oh no, are we gonna see like a... Are we gonna see a carrier snipe here? We do have AV Fab though, so AV should be building right now. This is danger close, right? Here comes the gunship. It's a gunship, as they say. Oh, that EMP is so annoying though, it makes him return to base for a second. There's the first AV, and now this thing really hurts the gunship as well. Oh man, it really hurts the gunship. Starts hitting salves, but I'm not sure it's gonna get any kills at all. Oh. Well, that's quite good for Wavy Watson. This other gunship, though, not really being challenged on this front here. See what he can do. Strike fighters should be in the air as well still. Yep, they're there. But I think it would be a lot better to have used them at the same place as the gunship here, because then they could sort of double up their fire. Maybe this SC could even be killed in that case. But this gunship's gonna have to back away. And now, as God Hates Weebs, you kind of have a choice, like, do I want to double down on air and see if I can tack stack him, or do I want to just transition into something else? Also, I don't know why that strike fighter stopped in midair. That looked a little goofy. Whoa! Pull up! Terrain! that was like 2 meters away from the ground. Oh gosh. This guy's a bit of a dangerous pilot, isn't he? Pull up! Pull up! Strike fighters find an isolated AV. I believe that they can actually kill him, but maybe they'll take losses for it. Can they even kill him here? Okay, yeah, barely, but that's definitely not... Wow, AVs are powerful, man. Ouch. You can see what he was going for there, but... Okay, well, it is going to be TAC Bomber Fab. On the queue. Third base being open now for God Hates Weebs, and TAC Bombers, of course, still vulnerable to AVs, but they do quite a lot more damage per shot, so the hope is that you can just smite those AVs off of the field right away with that burst damage. clear the way for the rest of the area units to keep getting value. Meanwhile, we got carrier mobility teching here, so I think this is just to get a little bit of power for the defense. I can't imagine he wants to unlock here, because he's got bombers to build, you know, so his queue is going to be full for the time being. Bombers are fairly expensive on RUs too, same as mobility upgrades, so that's actually a bit surprising to see. Probe surely has to die here. And don't call me Shirley. So the map is dark once again for God 8's Weebs. If he had vision on the map right now, I mean, these guys are actually kind of free. They're just waddling out to die. But he doesn't know about that. Here comes the base runner, though. And he drops the probe. Yeah, these guys are free. So, let's start smacking those guys. I do love the visual of the gunship firing, you know? It's funny because like, the bullets are completely aesthetic, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they don't actually exist as far as the game is concerned. Uh-oh, get out of there! Oh. Well, that's gonna be a dead gunship, but perhaps the bomber can answer back. Gets one of them, but he falls for that. Maybe that's not worth it. Whoa, SC over here taking a lot of damage though, actually. And here come the strike fighters to finish off the AVs. They're gonna get those kills, but it costs them quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, overall, the air campaign here is like, it is doing damage, but it's very expensive, you know? Bomber gonna try to snake its way in, take out that SC. I don't think he's gonna get it. Oh, that's really rough as well. Oh dear. God 8's Weebs finally gonna tech transition over here to railguns. Now, by the way, Armor 3 is now finished, so these AVs are pretty hard to kill. Attack Bomber could just snipe out the base runner if he wants it here. That would be a fine choice, I think. But God 8's Weebs is willing to rebuild the Air Force. He's like, no, we're gonna make this work. He's a tenacious fellow, there's no doubt about that.
Ready alert. Stop carrier approaching AO. Resource units exhausted. Rally point designated.
It's like this artifact gonna be allowed to extract, though. Carrier moving forward. Now this is dangerous. I think we saw last game just how much damage God 8's Weebs could take doing this sort of maneuver, but this time, though, it's mostly just AVs that are out on the field. Oh, does he want the... I mean, if you want it, it's too late now. Oh. Yeah, that seems like a big mistake to me. Whoa, who is he shooting at there? Oh, I guess the shots are being fired here and just missing. I thought he was, like, shooting at this guy from all the way over there. That would have been crazy. Yeah, I guess God 8's Weebs' game plan right now is to say, okay, you've had to invest so much in the anti-air that now you don't have anything to answer my carrier, so now I'm going to leverage that to kill you. And that could work. It's not impossible. AC's moving out on their own, by the way. I actually really don't approve of this, because normally that's a great idea, but there's an Air Force, right? They're just gonna murder you. It's called Assault Cruiser Anti-Ground for a reason in this patch, you know? And he sees that AC now. Just waiting for the strike fighters to engage. No, don't dock. No, dude. Okay, well... well, that's suboptimal, I guess you would have to say. I feel like this guy should be dead right now, but instead he's actually gonna kill the whole main base. Oh, the strike fighters just keep launching to their deaths as well. Come on, just kill off the AV, please. Please. Just Kill him, please. Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright, so we do kill the AC up in the front line. Wait, what happened over here? What the heck? This AC died of cringe, I guess. I don't know. And we're starting to do some damage to the main base too, so that's pretty good. AV is not targeting the gunship either, so it's gonna get away, and now it's got some good veterans too, actually. Main base being gone is still an issue though. I'm wondering if maybe this guy was killed by like a det pack or something. Because otherwise I don't know what killed him there, but yeah, he really did just die of cringe, you know? A lot of carrier power available here that's not being allocated, so that would be something for God 8 Sweeps to take a look at, I think. Oh, here come the strike fighters, though. Looks like armor gonna get powered. I mean, that's sensible. You really gotta realize, like, this carrier is very easy to accidentally lose when you don't have armor powered up. But still, like, the raw damage output that you expect from the Spawn carrier hasn't really been seen yet, because we don't have, we don't just have the luxury of powering up all of our weapon systems here. Looks like he'll actually get away with it now, though, now that he's attacking these AVs here. Oh, really nice TJ as well right there. Oh, that's brutal. Doesn't get any kills with it, it doesn't look like. I mean, he'll get one on the fadeaway with the base runner, but yeah, just the amount of, like, HP damage that he's dealt there is quite severe. Gotta be careful with this gunship, though, because these are like 7 AVs, right? It's a lot of damage output if he starts targeting. But look at the difference it makes having the veterancy there with that armor. He's just not taking damage now. Oh, and the bomber hit is really good, too. Oh, man. Things are heating up here a little bit. Bomber gonna deploy as well? Does he get out, too? He does! Oh, that's so brutal. Whoa, and we have a Captain Strike Fighter. Oh, no. And the Air Force from God 8 Weebs is really starting to do its damage, man, no doubt about it. This gunship is going to fall, though. Of course, it doesn't have the armor that his buddy does, so he's not going to be long for this world. That +5 armor, man, it's making a huge difference, actually. Man. Okay, well the dust kind of fades a little bit. We still have 2 ACs out here for Wavy Watson. But his anti-air assets are like moving forward toward these railguns, and I think that's a big, big mistake. ACs, though, gonna be pretty decent at fighting this as long as they don't get marked targeted. And they do have that barrage ability as well, which is quite strong. And marked target not being used, so it looks like these guys will go down. There's the TJ, but I don't think it'll ever be enough here. Base runner is denied. The artifact scoreline gonna stay 2-1, but look at this! In the meantime, the base is falling. And God 8 Sweeps able to attack on the side where his opponent is not defending. And I don't know, it feels like if you're Wavy Watson, you're getting crushed in here, you know what I mean? Like, you keep losing more and more assets. You just sort of have to, like, stay on one base almost and just sort of pray for a bit. Powering up those logistics modules would really help, though. Right? Because then, of course, you're going to be doing quite a lot of, Oh, no, you can't do this. You can't have the ACs go out and die in midfield. Oh, no, 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 keep moving. Oh, no. But yeah, powering up the logistics modules will really help with, fighting off those air units, because they do target air. Heal ability not used either. This guy's going to fall as well. To Captain Ricard! This guy's got like enough veterancy to vet up a BC, man. He's crazy. Hey, this guy's name is Ricard as well. What?
We have new bearing on hostile target.
Anyway, the point is, you know, so much damage is being done here. I think you just can't sustain it. Like, you gotta go back onto one base and just pump out nothing but AAVs for a while, and then just sort of hope that Kharak Weebs doesn't drive up and kill you. Speaking of which, here comes the beehive.
Weapon systems online.
Yeah, right? I mean, probably Wavy Watson feels a certain way about it, but I'm enjoying it. There's the beehive. Oh, that's a lot of bees to deal with. Oh, and the Air Force is driving in at the same time. That's exactly what he should do, of course, but still. How come that bomber is... Oh, he's freaking... It's just too much air, man. It's just too much air to deal with. And I think that was a GG from Wavy Watson, but I mean, it could have been a carrier kill too. It was gonna happen in just a moment. And Kharak Weebs struggles a lot in the early game to get that Air Force, you know, get the ball rolling, but once he gets the snowball started, too much for Wavy Watson to deal with, and he's gonna take game number 2 that way. Yeah, that was a fun one. Let's move on to game 3. Just, I think, too much, like, spread on the anti-air units, right? Like, trying to own the whole map right away rather than just, okay, let's just hold on to all of our bases, you know, make sure that we're safe there, and then we can start building up and pushing out, right? That B ability seems very OP. Oh, it's definitely strong, but, all of the cruise missiles are pretty strong. Well, you'd be amazed how fast the bees will die if there's like a bunch of AVs around them. Because again, they just have a massive damage output, right? So that's usually a pretty good answer. And then it turns out that actually if you just have like det packs, you can kill all of them right as they spawn, so that's pretty rough too. But...
Copy. Go ahead. Salvage construction complete. This is the captain.
Like the Coalition nuke, of course, can kill a carrier from full health, you know. The Galzian nuke can kill any unit, like, instantly, no chance to dodge it. They're all pretty strong.
To rally point and await orders. Rally point designated. Move out. Proceed to rally point.
Yes, yeah, it's the Saban nuke. Yeah. I guess it might just be confusing because there is also a microwave emitter in the game, but it's like the auto fire from the Power 5 and weapon system.
Support cruiser online.
SC first, once again, nice macro start, but once again, you know, we have base runner retire and no base runner retire here. Little disappointed actually that Kharak Weebs doesn't play a little safer with this base runner. Well, but he's putting out the probe already, so maybe he is thinking that way. Because in the last 2 games, the base runner has ended up dying. First game, of course, he got that really sick TJ and killed the enemy base runner first, so that's fine, but... You know, if your opponent chases you out and kills you, then, well, you die. And then you're not going to get any more value out of that thing for the rest of the game, so... I think it'd be nice to see the base runner be a little bit safer.
Construction units depleted.
Then again, this time the probe is watching and he sees that there are no LAVs out just yet, so maybe he feels fine to grab that artifact. But there are going to be a couple building now. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be AV Fab this time from Kharak Weebs.
Captain here.
And we do have carrier production upgrade coming out from Wavy Watson.
LAV construction complete. Logistics modules disarmed.
Base runner driving forward. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. This time, you know, maybe he thinks, oh, I'm gonna get some salvager kills. Possible. But, you know, if you want to use it as a combat unit, you don't want to pick up that artifact because it reduces your max speed by, like, quite a lot, actually. And you can see salvagers just kind of drive away. I mean, they're like almost twice as fast as this thing. Oh, well, don't stand still now. Oh boy, that guy might have been killable. Perhaps he'll target the logistics module because you might as well, you know, you'll get that for free as well. But there goes the artifact. Looks like the salvager will escape. So I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, and he doesn't even get the logistics module. Oh no. Oh, that's really tragic. So really, in the end, all he gets is a bit of mining time there. Yeah, pretty suboptimal. I mean, I really feel like the early game base runners should either be able to extract because you have some military presence, or just hide and use it later, right? Or go in and go for a kill without having picked up an artifact. I mean, that's doable as well. But kind of tries to have his cake and eat it too, I feel. Now it's going to be an AC rush here from Gaudient's Weebs. We've seen him do this quite a lot in Jirachi and Vanilla as well, you know. This is kind of a favorite build of his. But ACs are very different in Anomaly. I mean, I guess that goes without saying. Every unit's pretty much very different in Anomaly. He's DM'ing. He's awake. Get in here, boy. They're very, very strong raiding units because they're stupidly fast. But they're extremely weak. They have very low HP and pretty low armor. Is that even true? I don't know. I think they have like 10 armor, so that's not so bad. But they're very low HP. They're basically like gigantic assault ships, actually. So you really want to use them in hit and run tactics. That's absolutely something that you can get a lot of value out of. Hey, there he is! Let's go! AC anti-ground, really good to pick up as well because it ignores line of sight. So yeah, he's gonna grab that one too. And his opponent, of course, up on 3 base already, so he does need to get some damage with this, but it shouldn't be too hard. They're very fast, so we can get over to the other side of the map pretty quickly. And they do have a pretty nice damage output as well. So here comes that first one. Did he double pump? Oh, that's so good. I thought he was only building one. Okay, so now he can use one of these guys to just defend against the LAVs, and the other one can go stream out there and do whatever it likes. Or both. I mean, that's fine too. Might lose a logistics module for that, though. That's true, that's true. They've both been out of vision, so his opponent doesn't even know. Oh, he's gonna wrap around and then, like, surprise him with the ACs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be awful. In a good way. What? Did he lose the logistics module and then put another one on? Okay, that's a little troll, but... Looks like railguns are gonna be the target first, though. And yeah, I mean, you gotta be a little scared with these things coming out of vision. Skinwalker tactics. Mark target could be used, actually, to really annoy these things, but not gonna be applied there. The ACs jump out and get like 4 railguns and a base runner straight out the gate. That's pretty good. Let's check the unit's loss tab here. This is counting logistics modules, by the way, in GE 1.4. So this is including the money that he's lost on the ALMs over there. Now he comes up for the 3 base here. Only thing to watch out for, I think, is the Salvager Death Pact, which could really ruin your day. Again, you know, 1,000 max MP, it's pretty low, and here they come. Okay, gonna miss, though. That's a little bit of friendly fire there, I think. It's got 2 more if he wants it. Not gonna use them, though. And now they swing around for the main base. Carrier dying in the background meanwhile. But he's got another AC back there, so he'll be fine. Oh, that's a good hit. You can see how much damage those jetpacks do, but you gotta land more than one, you know. Was he cooked? He's always cooked. He had to have been. Yeah, and look at that, Wavy Watson just getting a GG right out. He's like, yeah, this is over. I mean, I don't blame him. This is not a good situation to be in. Man, so cool. He hides the ACs and just slides them around. He was not pleased. Yeah, I wouldn't have been either. Yeah, really, really good play there by Gaudy. Sweep's gonna take the whole game for him. Well, you have to build base runners to drop the probes. Each base runner can only drop one probe at a time, so you can't put out another one until the first one has died. I think that there's not very much cooldown at all, actually, if I recall correctly. Yeah, dude, I really wish that oh no, the base runner retired. Anyway, I really wish that DOK replays would keep the chat. I would love to see what they're talking about, you know. That'd be so much fun. Oh well, you can't have everything. But this is game 4, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Boneyard, and the scoreline is 3-0 for God8 Swedes, so he is on match point here. If he wins this, he wins the series, and with it, the lower bracket finals will be his. No, I mean the chat in the game. Yeah, because I mean, obviously, I do have the stream chat show up on the YouTube video, right? But no, I mean that'd be true in like Counter-Strike or League of Legends or something, but in DOK people are usually pretty chill. Then again, do you want to see Empty Souls chat, you know? Maybe it'd be nice to have like an option to enable it or turn it off, you know what I mean? Only problem is that probe, though, right? I mean, so much vision, and salvagers are pretty slow. I've tried this before myself. It's a little hard to pull it off. Ooh, that's a lot of salvagers, though. A lot of angry polygons. What kind of a shape do you call that, anyway? I don't even know. They look like a kite shield, you know? In Homeworld 1, the salvagers had they're called collectors, I guess. They had the same icon, but it was upside down. And Wavy Watson, man, he knows the story. He's gonna come up and meet him. At least I thought he was going to. I think he should play it, man. Give us a bit of base runner or nothing gameplay here, you know? That's good stuff. Carrier Systems 1 is actually done, which is interesting. Alcohol throwers be throwing alcohol. And notice he doesn't throw the dead pack until this guy's already dead, right? You know, that way he's able to damage the carrier, but he's also zoning off these salvages while he does it. And this carrier seems to be the target. Look, he's already lost 1,800 health right there. And he starts trying to mine off his opponent's base! Well, actually, this is good, because if you're mining off of this, your opponent can't click on it and mine as well. So stupid. Whew. Okay, wonderful. I love it so far. Not gonna lie though, all things considered, he didn't actually get a lot of value out of that. It looked hilarious, but I don't think it really worked super well. Oh, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. He's sending out more! You're kidding me! Okay, no, he's just gonna go to his 4-base. I think, or 3-base. I think that makes sense. Oh boy. Those det packs are actually weaker than they are in Basement or Nothing, by the way. Which, I should really finish that patch, that's a fun one. In BR Nothing, I think that, like, 5 det packs will kill a carrier. It's crazy, you know? They used to be like that in Anomaly. But... he sent wave after wave of unarmed men until they ran out of ammo. Soviet strategies, man! This guy probably was meant to mine on 2 base? Anyway. Yeah, in Basement or Nothing, they're a lot more strong. And, it used to actually be that in Anomaly they were the same as Basement or Nothing salvagers, but we quickly discovered that that was, like, the only thing that you could ever build if Anomaly had BR Nothing det packs, so we ended up changing that one. But there was a time where that was the thing. Well, it looks like a good old-fashioned power rush. Okay, never mind. There's nothing good or old-fashioned about this game at all. It's gonna be a slugfest, man. Really important to clear out the rally points though if you're gonna do this, because like these salvagers are not gonna follow the army rally. They're gonna follow the eco rally, which is on the wreck here. Oh my gosh, this really is Basement or Nothing gameplay, man. This is crazy. But God hates Weebs, you know, look, he's running on 2 different flanks here. He knows what he's up to, man. Oh, and his opponent has got the concave, which is not what you want to do. Yeah, so it's gonna be 1 for nothing there. Oh man, these 2 are low as well. He does have the defender's advantage though, right? Easier for Wavy Watson to go back and repair than for his opponent. Here comes the flanking force. Gosh, this does bring me back though. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about when I say Basement or Nothing, it's a patch that that I made. We played it on the 24-hour live stream last year. That was like 4 years ago. Oh gosh. Naturally, Descara was like the best at it by far, because you know why wouldn't he be? Oh, 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 oh gosh! Oh no, that's not good. Dude, God hates Weebs playing this to perfection, man. This is exactly how you want to do it. Oh, that one's gonna be good though. Takes out 2 more kills and he'll get a 3rd as well. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another one, you know. Oh gosh, the carrier's dying. What the? Okay, no, he's fine. Okay, one of the strats in Basement or Nothing is to use the salvagers to damage your opponent, or the salvagers that are mining to be like combat units, you know, and flip them out so that you never have the guy who doesn't have any det packs in the fray. Oh no, he's gonna lose all these fuse. Ah. Ouch. But yeah, you really don't want to just forget about these guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, now imagine, if you will, if salvagers were able to get veterancy. Oh, can you imagine? We really wanted to do that, but it was never possible, unfortunately.
Rally point designated. Move out. Move out.
Yeah, well, it happens when you take the whole group and click them, so just grab the CU guys and then grab the RU guys. You'll avoid doing that. But yeah, if this was me or nothing, like, all three of these guys would have died. What was so interesting about that game mode was that, you know, you didn't have an inherent advantage for, you didn't necessarily have an advantage for having more guys, because actually it just meant you had more targets to kill, you know?
Carrier copy. Salvage your construction complete.
And that's kind of true in Anomaly here too, it's just that you need 2 jetpacks to kill the salvagers instead of 1, so it's a little bit harder to do.
Weapon system online.
Imagine if this was like in the campaign where salvagers could pick up artifacts too. Oh man. Oh! Oh no no no! Ah! Oh gosh! It's a massacre! Okay, it's a carrier snipe though. Oh man, what are you gonna do? You gotta power up the armor, power up the armor! Ow! Oh gosh. Oh man. And now here comes the reverse play. Actually, we have a retire coming out of these cells, which is interesting. I guess they don't have a death pack, so they're not going to be useful for a little bit. Bro, this is ridiculous. I love this. This is awesome. Oh, the death packs! Oh, what a shot! There's only 4 left here. It's not really any threat to this carrier. So, God 8's Weebs do be chillin', man. This is the intended gameplay. Yes. I mean, you say it as a joke, but it's kind of true. Oh no, he gets sniped. Good try though, good try. You can see what he was going for there. Ooh, a bunch of RUs get thrown in the trash though. That's too bad.
Enemy unit detected.
Yeah, no, I always want people to play with the salvagers. I mean, they're fun, you know. Having the salvager death packs be so deadly.
Hostile threat marked on sensors. Enemy on sensors.
I do wonder, like, if we took Anomaly Cup like uber seriously, you know, like what if we had like 60 players in the tournament and there was like $1 million prize pool for first place or something, you know? Like, how would people play? Would you like have to play like a whole stage of the game where it's just salvagers, you know? I've always been interested, you know, to see like what the game would look like if it was played at the highest possible level. But unfortunately, we've never really gotten that for DOK. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh no, God, it's Weeds! Where are you looking, man? Oh! It's a massacre on the main base! Fortunately, you know, he's got the salves to replace already if he wants to, but still. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're sure gonna try. That's no doubt there. Hey, by the way, have you thought anything about, like, what sort of name we should use for the Homeworld 3 tournament series? Because I don't know what to call it. Oh! Bruh! They do restock, but it's a pretty long cooldown, you know. In Be or Nothing, we cut the cooldown in half to sort of mitigate this, right? So like this guy would already be almost ready to go again, but in Vanilla or in Anomaly, it's quite long. So you really can't, you know, like that's why you saw God 8's Weave retiring salves that he had already used it on. Look, he's gonna do it again, just on cue, you know, show us. Because they're not really very useful when they don't have it anymore. Oh, you mean that's the tournament name? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. I mean, we might have a bit of trouble. We might have a bit of trouble trying to get Gearbox to officially endorse it if the name of the tournament series literally screw the official Discord server. Come on, give us that System 6. That's what we all want to see here. Hate bait, yeah. Okay, you gotta be careful here, though. 0 power and armor. There's how many salves is this? 11? Oh, but the microwave emitter! Oh, they're getting cooked! Okay, he's fine, he's fine. Yeah, this is one powerful carrier here. You don't want to mess with this thing. I hate to say it, but I think we've reached the stage of the game where salvagers are just not very effective anymore. It sounds so ridiculous to even say that, you know? This probe is actually being seriously problematic as well, giving God 8 Weeb's vision to just hammer this carrier down. Oh, give us the System 6, yes! Gentleman's agreement, it looks like. No beehives this game. Well, the God 8 Weeb's gonna lose his base again if he's not paying attention. He is, though. He sees it. Oh no! He's got one more death pack, though. Oh no, throw it! Oh no! Okay, he loses that front pretty convincingly. That could be bad. That could be all the bases go down here if he's not paying attention to it. Carrier taking damage, though. Wavy Watson has the power now to put in armor if he wants to, but that's not super effective against Saban. Oh my gosh, this is a little awkward. All of Saban's weapons ignore armor, so you don't actually get any value from the armor value itself. You only get value from the regen, so it's quite ineffective in this sort of scenario. Looks like God 8 Weebs didn't get the memo either, though. He's going to start powering up the Cloud Armor system as well. I guess, okay, it does give you max HP, so that's... He's cooking, man! He's cooking! Oh boy, but here come the salvagers. This is something that armor is good for. Oh, jeez. Bro, it hurts, but he's got max armor now, so now he's gonna be a lot better off, I think, against the salvager horde here. Wavy Watson gonna run out of money though, right? I mean, like, he doesn't have infinite money to just keep throwing these things out. Gosh, what is happening, guys? I don't even know. I can't even really say who's winning this anymore. Salvager's quick dropping to get the money back for the more death packs. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I think this game is going to continue here. God 8 Weeb's kind of losing everything on the backside, you know, so... Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, but he doesn't have any money to put the death packs, so God 8 Weeb's gonna get the shots first. Hold on, what's the resources tab? He's got money for one more, right? Yeah. He's got to kill these two before they blow him up. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Wavy Watson has money. He has money. Come on, quick drop and then blow up this whole base. Just 2 death packs. That's all you need. Kill all of these selves. Come on, do it! I'm spamming X, but nothing's happening, man. This... I guess they have a lot on their plate. Oh no! God, it's Weebs is cooking himself! Ah! Oh no, 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 not like this! Oh gosh! Over the jetpacks! Oh! Brings him down to 1,000 HP. He's got to power up the healing, man. I don't think he lives if he doesn't. Oh my gosh. Man. What a game! Oh my gosh, that's so ridiculous. Yeah, of course it ends on a self-cook. It has to, right? I mean, what other suitable way is there to end a series like this? Man. See, this is what I was saying at the beginning here. Like, this is why we love having God Hates Weebs in tournament, because he produces replays like this. It's just ridiculous, you know? Oh man, Andre, I salute you. Good job. And hey, you win! So that's a 4-0 for God Hates Weebs. He's gonna be the lower bracket winner. Gosh, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because... What the crap, man. Whew! Like, look at the RU bank. I mean, that's ridiculous. But they spent all their money on debt packs, you know, so they can't spend all these RUs. Oh, man. Alright, well, until the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you when I see you.